That's right, Kaino. We're talking more about fog, fats, oils, grease with Jen. And we talked about the problem, but we gotta solution it, you know? So we gotta talk about how we're gonna transform those oils, not down the drain, but in the trash. So let's talk about that.
Okay. Well, right now we melted some butter, and you know, kind of what the problem is that when this butter solidifies, we all know what it looks like, right? So we've got some ice in here. I don't know if it's gonna turn hard that quickly, but
that's
you know,
the key thing too. First, we wanna try to aim to solidify the oil, if we can, right?
Before you dump it, yes. And again, do not dump it down the sink. But you can already see that it's already turning white there because it's kind of getting cooled down by the ice we put in there. And again, this is what turns into the glue and really the cement that sticks to all the pipes and that we're trying to avoid. And then with this, you can use paper towels, you can use newspaper, anything to kind of soak this up before you then dump it in the trash, not down the sink.
Okay, but Jen, my question is, when it's solidified, can you just throw it in the trash, or do you prefer to put it in some sort of like container?
It's better if you put it in something to kind of soak up whatever liquid, because I mean, you're gonna dump it in the larger trash can, and then it's gonna be out in the sun and it's gonna melt again and make a, you know, mess kind of.
Okay, so
something to soak it up. Something to soak it up.
I know I have some Filipino family members that maybe throw in the yard, but that's not a suggested method too. So you want to contain it in the trash, and that's what we do, right?
Well, as long as you're not pouring it down the drain.
Yeah, not down that drain. So I mean, restaurants deal with a lot of oil on the daily basis, and they have an oil receptacle. It's kind of like we need to have that responsibility too in our own kitchen.
Exactly. Restaurants are required to have a grease trap, but we see a lot of residential fog. Again, one of the biggest reasons that we have blockages and overflows and all that kind of stuff. And most people don't even realize that they're doing it. Just a little bit of grease when you're cooking, a little bit of oil down the sink. You think, it's not going to happen. And then all of a sudden your sink is backing up. And what it looks like in the pipes is...
Oh my gosh, looks like a clogged artery.
Oh, yes, it does. I mean, but this is what it looks like. This is a bigger version, obviously. A lot of pipes are a lot smaller than this. But this is really what can happen when the fog sticks to your pipes as it goes down and hardens.
It just keeps adding on and layering it to itself, right?
It's like glue. It's like glue.
So when you're saying like glue, then you have like different food particles that maybe go down the drain, and it kind of sticks that too.
It makes it worse.
And also
really makes
being mindful that our kitchen, our bathroom is all connected. So for us ladies who have a lot of hair, it probably gets trapped in that too.
It is, and it's really nasty. Our CSM guys deal with this all the time, and yeah, it's not a pretty sight.
Oh my gosh. And I know not only is fog in our household an issue for our wallet that we're going to talk about in a little bit, but how impactful is it to the environment too?
This is huge, because when we have overflows, when the sewer backs up, any of those kinds of things, first of all, it backs up into your house, which is no fun for anyone. We don't want that to happen. And then we have overflows, they go into the ocean. They go to our beaches, they go into our streams. So we all want to do our part to protect our environment, our land, and we can do that starting right here in the kitchen.
That's right. Those small steps, saving the environment, saving our wallets, and so we can keep continuing to cook and eat and be happy too. Thank you so much, Jen, for those tips. I know we're not done with you yet, because we're going to talk about also the impacts on our wallet if we don't take care of that oil down our